Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Orange County Funding Corporation Board meeting for October 16th, 2024. I'm showing the time at 5:02. I'd like to call the meeting to order and start with the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Jeffrey Christ.
Here.
Susan Walsky.
Here.
Linda Muller.
Here.
Mark Green. Here. Dr. Vincent Odock.
Yeah.
All right, we have 5 of 7 members. We have 2 excused absences. Also in attendance staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, Marty Boras. We have Mr. Billy Iverson doing our audiovisual. And we have our bond counsel, Mr. Dan Birmingham from Hawkins, Delafield, and Wood. And we have our guest, Mr. Brian Anchin, our New York State Monitor from Anchin.
Welcome, everybody. I'd like to call your attention to the proof of notice, which is on page 2 of our packet, showing the appropriate notice this meeting was properly noticed. And to the minutes, consideration for approval from our September 18th, 2024 meeting. Any additions, corrections? Those were sent to the board last week. How do they look?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Linda Muller. Second to that motion, Mark Green. Thank you. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. We have 5 in favor. Moving on to the reports, committee reports. Mark Green, could we do the Finance Committee, which we held a few minutes ago?
Yeah, for the funding corp, honestly, very little to comment on. Everything is in order. The only thing that we had a slightly higher legal because of the work being done to try and get the Orange County Venom the Newburgh Venom up and running.
Hudson Valley now.
Hudson Valley Venom.
Since you're asking.
Third time's the charm.
I apologize. The Hudson Valley Venom up and running, that really was the only increase in expense. We also discussed proposing budget for 2025 through 2028, and we agreed that this budget is tight and looks in a very conservative view. And I don't know, we're going to pass that out to people.
It's in the packet.
In your packet. It's the multicolored one, but we discussed closing fees. We were as conservative as possible, only accounting for one closing fee, and also looking at expenses. And if things go as planned, should be profitable if we do get one bond deal a year. I believe that's it. If there are any questions, I'll certainly answer them.
Maybe if I could start with an approval of the September 2024 financials and the approval of the September-October payables. If there's no other questions there, I'd suggest a motion approving the recommendation of the committee.
I'll make that motion.
By Susan, motion.
Second.
Second by Linda Muller. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same? Motion carried 5-0, 2 absent. And as Mark alluded to, you should have the proposed budget for 2025 as well as the subsequent 3 years. And he went over that briefly. Anything stick out at you? Any questions? The committee took a close look and recommends approval as this is outlined.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to accept.
Motion to accept the budgets by Linda. Second to that motion. You okay, Susan?
I'm just looking here, and I apologize.
No, that's fine. Take your time.
You have a line item here for a bad debt recovery.
Yeah.
And I believe we had written off that debt?
Well, so that's, we did write it off, and that's if we recover any more. And so if we get any payments, it's bad debt recovery.
Okay, all right, that's what I was
It's
trying to.
charged off against that.
Because at some point, I think we need to just take this out of here.
It's just when there's a possibility of us still, because we are still getting some funds, that's why it's on there. really,
Okay.
Because we are recovering.
Even in the
it
last
still.
month, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that was what was throwing me off.
Okay.
Okay. And the bottom line for each of the 4 years is a positive between 19,000 and 37,000. We have a motion to approve these budgets. We still need a second.
I'll second.
Second by Susan, thank you. Any further questions? And I'm not trying to rush anything. If there are, happy to discuss them.
No, that was my only question.
Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried, 5 in favor, 0 opposed. And I believe that wraps up our agenda for the OCFC, unless somebody has something else that should come before the board meeting tonight. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Motion by Susan, a second. Doc, second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody. We'll convene our IDA meeting in a few moments.